you are taking me for a damn fool for a ride with this product. For lips and eyes, when? Hi you guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. Today is going to be so fun because we are doing another monthly favorites. You guys really liked it when I did it last time, and I've been kind of gravitating towards a couple different products from last month this month because it's been, I don't know if it's just where I am, but it's gotten so cold. We had snow. Okay, I'm in the Northeast. We had snow, and it's just been like really dry. So I've been gravitating towards different products. So I thought it would be fun to do another one at the end of October because then we're kind of moving into holiday, and there's going to be a bunch of different product reviews, a bunch of amazing products that I want to talk about. And there's actually two products in this that I haven't talked about before, so I'm really excited to talk about those as well. I'll be doing like full reviews on those, but I've been using them a ton and I'm obsessed with them, so I really want to talk about them. So yeah, I hope you're excited. I'm very excited. Let's just jump in and get started and talk about the October Clean Beauty monthly favorites. All right, I'm scooching in and we're getting into it. I'm so excited. So first I'm going to start with kind of what's on my nails right now. The second it gets cold, it's like a whiff of fall. I'm one of those people that literally can't stop with the fall the second it starts, and the second that it's November, I'm obsessing with Christmas stuff because I'm crazy. Anyone else, like, I don't know if it's this year, I feel so Christmassy this year so early, so like all the Christmas stuff is going up like immediately. But the second it gets cold, I love a dark nail color. Now my usual dark, like traditional fall winter color is just always black or basically black. Like it's like red, blue, or like a green. That's basically a version of a black. I love it. And so I've been gravitating towards two black colors. So this is the Olive and June color, and this is E&M. I'm obsessed with this. I was obsessed with it like last year. It's so freaking good. I cannot get enough of this. The other one I'm really obsessed with right now is from Dazzle Dry, and I think it's called Midnight Express. I don't have it in front of me here, but that one's really, really good. And if you are a Dazzle Dry lover, definitely get that. It's so opaque, so creamy, so beautiful. It's so good. I'm obsessed with this. And then just the Olive and June top coat because it's the best top coat ever. I don't care if you like conventional or non-toxic nail polish, you will not get a better top coat than the Olive and June top coat. And it can't stop, and I won't stop talking about it because it's so freaking good. Like, nails are just looking good all the time, snatched, last in 2 weeks. It's amazing. And if you have a problem with nail polish chipping easily, which I do, like normally there's a gust of wind and my nail polish just flakes off and falls apart, or I don't wait for it to dry and then I ruin it. That's kind of where I'm at with my nail polish game. This dries super, super fast, so I don't really have to worry that much about hitting it and ruining my polish, but also it makes stuff last so long. It doesn't matter if it's non-toxic, conventional, and honestly, I've tested it with everything. I've tested it with SE, OPI, like all of the conventional brands, and then all of the like non-toxic brands that I love. So good. And also, if you're wondering about other like non-toxic nail polish brands that I love, I have an entire video, so I'll link it down below or on the screen or something like that. Huge fan. Definitely check these out. Okay, let's talk about skincare next because I have a couple products and I definitely want to let's do skincare next. So I have been, like, my skin has been so freaking dry, and so I always use like a drop of oil like in my face creams and whatever, but my under eyes have been just struggle busing it and so dry and just feeling like they need something because the wind recently is just, you know, that like really like cold winter feeling wind, like for whatever reason it's come early. It came for a few days and now it's gone, but it like really dried out my skin. So I've been obsessing with this eye cream. I actually don't know if I've mentioned this eye cream on this channel, but this is the Osea eye and lip firming cream, and this stuff is so good. Oh my God, look how much I've used. It's so good. It basically has no scent, and I have used it on my lips, and it is a really nice like hydrating product that really sinks in, and it doesn't feel weird that you're putting cream on your lips. Like, you would think it would be weird. At first I was like, girl, you are taking me for a damn fool for a ride with this product. For lips and eyes, when? But it works so good. I'm a huge fan, and it's so nice for under the eyes. And if you're, you know, kind of nearing 30 or 30 and kind of freaking out about your eyes in general because they just get like the little lines, and then you get nervous, and I feel like I always look dehydrated. This is so, so good. I'm a huge fan of this. I highly recommend it. And I'm gonna do a whole like full-on review of this product and give pros and cons and do it with like other eye creams, but it's really, really good. Okay, so next I want to talk about lips because my lips have been Sahara dry. Like, I don't know what is going on in the world, but like, I mean, I don't drink water. I know it's bad. I know it's bad. You don't need to tell me. I never drink water, but I don't drink water year round. And right now my lips are flaking off my face, like cracking, bleeding, like peeling. It is disgusting and upsetting. So I have been obsessing with the Premier lip mask, which if you've watched my lip balm video, which yes, I have an entire lip balm video. I have an actual obsession, a sickness with lip balm. This is so freaking good. So I normally don't always wear this during the day just because it's really thick and I like to wear lipsticks. But if I am wearing it during the day, I'll like put it on before I'm doing my makeup, leave it for like 20 minutes or whatever, and then kind of kiss it off on the back of my hand and then apply my lipstick, and it's fine. But at night, like, this is a must have. And if I'm not wearing lipstick that day, this is a must have. Like, I'm freaking obsessed with this. And I have like other lip balms I'll wear during the day if I'm wearing lipstick. So this one's really good from Cora Organics. It's like so empty, you can see the bottom, but this is really good. It has a beautiful smell. This one has like a nice, if you've ever smelled the Cora Organic product, like, this is really similar, like, to all of them. It has a very light floral smell, whereas this is very citrusy. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. This is so good. It's so citrusy and it's really, really nice, but it's not like sickening. I'm obsessed with these both. They're so good. And just because sometimes I want a color on my lips, but I just want it to be like an oil or something like that. Like, I don't want to mess around with a lipstick. I've been really obsessed with this one. This is the color Dip from the Kosas lip oils. It's so freaking good. Oh my gosh, I just hit my lip. I just got lipstick all over. Okay, get it together. I don't know if you guys ever have this issue where like it's like really early in the morning, or it's like late at night, or it's just like, I don't know, a dehydrated day. I don't know what is going on, but like my lips are like dead. They look like a dead body on my lips. Like, it's just like they have no life to them, no color. This is amazing for that because it gives you a little pop of color, and the color Dip is incredible. And I will say this is like a really universal shade, so it doesn't really matter what your complexion is or, you know, your undertones. This would play really well with all of those because it's really, really nice. I highly recommend this. Okay, and then just kind of let's touch on the last skincare thing. So this is the Cora Organics just like turmeric face mask. I'm freaking obsessed with this. So it has exfoliating properties to it and brightening properties to it. It's so freaking good. I love this. And when I want to give myself a little treatment in the morning, or even like right before bed, this is so, so good. I really, really like this. And I feel like because my skin has been so kind of like dry and like all over the place, this has done wonders for it. And then acne has just come out to play recently, you guys. Like, she came in strong and was like, I'm here to stay. Put nut camp on your face, on your neck, on your back, everywhere. Like, I feel like I erupted in acne like I was in freaking middle school again or something like that. And this has been so good. So this is the Fab Farm from First Aid Beauty, and it's like a spot treatment with salicylic acid in it. And it's just this like really light like gel formula, and it's so freaking good. It applies well with makeup, but the way I like to use this best is I like to like put it on at night, and it literally, bumps are gone, they're smoothed out, there's no like crazy irritation anymore, the redness goes away. This is really good. I highly recommend checking this out. And a little bit goes a long way, so you will not run out of this like anytime soon. It is so freaking good, and it smooths out really well. So like, again, a little bit goes a long way because it just kind of applies really beautifully. Huge fan of this. Okay, let's move on to some makeup. So Again, I've been the driest person this side of the universe. Like, I don't know what is going on in my life, but I've been gravitating really a lot towards more cream products for my face because I just need a little boost of hydration right now. It is just all types of messed up here, you guys, I'm telling you. So I've been gravitating a lot towards the RMS concealer. This is so freaking good. I wear the color 33. I will say I could have gone up in color, but right now I'm not very tan, for me at least, and this I can blend out really nicely. It's super hydrating and it plays really well with this eye cream, which I love. It is just so good. So the way I like to apply this best, because there's definitely a right and a wrong way to use this product, is I like to take a little bit, let me try and give a good example. So I like take a little bit on my finger, and like let's say like this is my under eye, and I like to kind of dot it out, let her sit for a bit. So I'll like dot her out and then like do my brows or something like that. And then once I'm like done with whatever I'm doing, I go back and I blend it out. And I just find like with this, you know, when you're kind of seeing some reviews that are maybe not so great, or like it, you know, it sinks into, it like goes into your fine lines, which honestly any concealer will, because you're a human being and you move your face, or that it doesn't have that great of coverage. That trick rectifies that issue, and I do it with all concealers, so not just this. It's so good. I'm a huge freaking fan of this, and it is so hydrating. And if you are the type of person who is like hella dry in the winter, or just super dry right now, because I feel like everyone's been saying how dry and like cracky they just feel, and like there's no moisture in their body. This is really good for that. I'm a huge fan. Okay, next let's move on to some cheek products. So I have been a huge fan of the Tower Beauty like products for their cheeks and face. Oh my, they're so hard to open. Okay, hold on. I literally had to just take a bobby pin and open it because it was so hard to open. So this is the, what color is this? This is West Coast. Yeah, this is West Coast, the Bronzino, from Tower Beauty, and it is so freaking good. I love this. Like this I might gravitate more towards in the summertime, but I'm just feeling like super dry, super dead, like needing a little punch up to my skin and my complexion. This is so good. This is the more neutral of the two colors because they have West Coast and then Best Coast. Best Coast is like very warm toned, so if you are more of a neutral girl, go here for sure. This works for me, and I would say like probably a shade or two, like someone who is like a shade or two darker than me. This is really good, and it layers up beautifully, and I really like how it applies. I'm a huge fan. And then another one of the products I'm loving from Tower Beauty right now is their, oh my god, I can't open anything right now, is their blushes. This is, what shade is this? This is Golden Hour, and I really like this. So I'm just going to swatch this on the back of my hand so you can kind of see what it looks like. This looks crazy. I'm completely aware that this looks crazy when you swatch it. It is like so orange and so bright, but when you blend it out, it just gives you like that perfect, beautiful sun-kissed look to your face that like when it comes to winter, I love a bronzy look, so I would like definitely gravitate towards this, but I just like a little punch of color on my cheeks that kind of makes me feel like, you know, the really cold winter days like give you a little bit of flush to your cheeks. I love that, and this is like amazing. It's so good. It applies beautifully, it lasts really long on the cheeks, and again, it gives me that hydration that I need because again, I'm so dry right now. All right, next I want to talk about an eyeshadow palette that I've been grabbing a lot of. I've been grabbing the Ilia, what is this, Warm Nudes palette a ton. This is so freaking good. I actually have a video coming up about 2 other eyeshadow palettes that I'm freaking obsessed with. They're very reasonably priced, and they're so freaking good, and they have kind of this vibe, this more like warm tone, and then also like a more mauve-y vibe, which I'm freaking obsessed with, and these just work so well year round. Not that I don't love cool tone palettes, but sometimes cool tone palettes just like don't look as nice on every skin tone. This is gorgeous. I'm obsessed. Like these shimmery colors are incredible. They're so good. The one thing I will say with the shimmers is if you're going to be wearing them for like longer than 5 hours or something like that, definitely put like a primer on your lid, just because they're so soft and beautiful, and they do tend to like crease a little bit if you don't do that, but the mattes are like if Breathe Die Good. Like if you have ever used a like Natasha Denona or Viseart kind of style palette, to me these perform just as well as those. They're so freaking good. Huge freaking fan of those. I like, these are so good. I highly recommend if you're looking for a just good palette that you can use year round and do like smoky and not smoky and like daytime looks. She's here. This is so good. I also really like to use these kind of on the lid a little bit. I know that sounds crazy because they're cream, but they're so good. Like another great option, like if you use these, like this is your look, you're gonna have like a beautiful monochromatic, just gorgeous look. I'm obsessed with that. Okay, last I want to talk about a brief hair product here, and I'm freaking obsessed with it. So, oh my god, makeup all over it. Ah. Oh my god, at least I didn't take my big one. So this is actually the small version of it. I have the big one in my shower, but it's like all types of wet, and so I didn't want to grab it. So this is the Olaplex 3, and I have been loving this just for like my ends of my hair to really just give myself a nice little treatment. I am a huge fan of this. If you have color treated hair, chemically treated hair, or just like you want something to help with your split ends that isn't necessarily a true hair mask, because this isn't like a conditioner, a hair mask, anything like that. This is like a bond builder, so this is definitely not going to leave your hair feeling super like hydrated, if that makes sense. If you want a really hydrating hair mask or a hair treatment that is more hydrating feeling than this, I would get the oh my god, what is it, the Day hair treatment hair mask. That's so good, and that helps with split ends a lot, and it's super hydrating. So like if you're it kind of depends on what you like, obviously, because some people want something that's more hydrating and not to have an extra step with this, because this you don't use like really apply in the shower or like put it on my hair when my hair is dirty, not clean, and I leave it in for probably about 3 hours depending, have my hair up in a bun, and then I rinse it out in the shower. That's kind of how this works, whereas like the Day hair treatment, you apply it as like a mask in the shower, and then I usually let it sit for like 5 minutes or something like that, and it like leaves your hair looking hella shiny. It's so good. But I'm a huge fan of this. My hair has been just a mess. I'm literally SpongeBob in that episode where he went into like Sandy's little bubble thing and didn't realize that he needed, you know, water to breathe. So then he was a dried out sponge. That's literally what I am. I need it! And my hair is exactly like that. It's just feeling super dry right now. So this is really good for just helping me feel like I'm fixing the split ends, and then I'll go in with like the Day hair mask treatment thing, or I'll go on with the Briogeo hair mask that's in the like tub, the pink one. That one's really good too, with just make my hair feel super healthy and look super shiny. So yeah, that's it. Oh my god, I feel like this is the longest video ever. So I'm really glad I'm wrapping it up. I probably talked way too long, but that is it for this video. I'd love to know what your monthly favorites were in the month of October, what you've been gravitating towards. Have you been gravitating more towards just like skincare and focusing on that, or have you been loving like some really good clean beauty makeup products? Please leave everything down below because I want to know. Anything I've talked about in this video will be linked. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.